Okay, this is a continuation of the book review of Digestive Tune-Up by Dr. John Mcdougall. This is part 8. We're going to talk about colon polyps and cancer. So basically, for some people, by the way, when they have colon polyps, they switch to becoming a low-fat vegan and their polyps go away. Chef AJ had that experience, the famous Chef AJ with her YouTube channel. Colorectal cancer is the second most common cause of cancer death after lung cancer. The treatment for colon cancer, according to Dr. Mcdougall, tends to not work that well. And only about 40% of patients are still alive after 5 years. I've seen a bunch of doctors die from colon cancer. My mother died from colorectal cancer. And by the way, the page numbers are in here if anybody's following along in their book. A person who's over 50 years of age has about a 5% lifetime risk of developing colon cancer. Polyps are a proliferation of the lining cells of mucous membranes, and they occur in response to constant irritation. The sequence of changes include irritation leading to cell proliferation, cell replication and growth. Small polyp development becomes a larger polyp, becomes cancer. The larger the polyp, the more likely it is that it contains cancer. Polyps typically take an average of about 15 years to turn into a cancer. The key to preventing polyps is to eat a low-fat vegan diet. Colon cancer risk is strongly linked to diet. The SAD diet, of course, is high risk. Low-fat plant-based diet is low risk. Animal fat, cholesterol, animal proteins, they all increase the risk of colon polyps and of cancer risk. And Dennis Burkett had pointed out the same countries where people don't get colon cancer, they also don't get colon polyps. They go together. If you eat a lot of sulfur-containing amino acids, which means especially meat, because it's got more methionine and cysteine in it, you'll get increased hydrogen sulfide in the colon, and that is thought to potentially be toxic to the gut wall. If you eat increased dietary fat, you'll get increased secretion of bile acids from the liver and the gallbladder, and that can lead to secondary bile acids in the colon and in increased amounts that are thought to be carcinogenic. Lack of dietary fiber leads to bad gut bacteria that can produce chemicals toxic to the gut wall. Normally, under healthy conditions, the fiber is converted by good bacteria into butyrate, and this helps maintain the colon lining cells, the enterocytes, their tight junctions. Also, butyrate is thought to inhibit the growth of colon cancer cells. I mean, it's the same old story. When you read about nutrition, you'll see this pattern happen all the time. You eat the plants, all kinds of good things happen. You don't eat the plants, all kinds of bad things happen. That's pretty much how most of these nutrition articles go. Just by increasing our dietary fiber by as little as 13 grams per day, that's thought to reduce the risk of colon cancer by 31%. That's a giant improvement. There is substantial evidence that a low-fat, no-cholesterol diet can slow the growth of cancer and allow a person a longer, healthier life. So Mcdougall says, stop eating the animal foods and oils, stop throwing gasoline on the fire. Yeah, it's nice to know. I saw my mom die from colorectal cancer. I didn't know any of this back then. Back when I was young, I thought you just send them to the specialist and hope for the best. I didn't realize you could go into the literature and read and learn about your disease, and quite often you could learn more about your disease just with a little bit of reading in a month than the specialist knows from all their 12 years of training, because conventional medicine's not interested in curing people. There's no money in curing people. It's just interested in selling drugs. So that's why if you want to be healthy, you really want to learn how to prevent these problems. And the main thing to know is this, something so simple: low fat, low sodium, vegan diet with no oil. Pretty easy.